Hi everybody, this is just a quick update on how to use this Riskwise dashboard. Remembering this is a prototype dashboard, so it's going to get better. We just want to have something ready for that, for these initial workshops, to make sure that we can feed things back. So your key page here is this selected tab. This is where you select the workshop that you're in, that you'd like to know about. And also individuals can put in the code that they get when they answer the survey. Down the bottom, it'll give them a code, which is a combination of their first, last name and a random number. Just quickly, how do you actually get the data for this to work? So you need to go over to the Import tab, and you'll see here there's some instructions. The key cell here is this C1, and that's basically how you get the data. The steps are to go to cell C1, simply to delete it, and then to undo that. So Control Z, you'll see it go loading. Once it goes to start, what you'll then see is that the data has come in. This will then tell you the samples that you have in the total data set and in the sub data set that you are interested in. Just added in one test sample, and you can see now in the workshop codes that we have a new code here. So what you would do is type that exactly, or the easiest way is to copy that, come up there, and then paste special leave value only. You can see that then there's one sample from the test data that I've just put in. So as more workshops occur, you'll see them come across in these rows here to pull them across. So that's essentially how it works. As you work through, you'll see what you'll see here is no good because it's not a real workshop. But if we choose a more recent workshop with 9 samples, we come across, so we have risk aversion from 0 to 10, with no risk aversion being 10. We have the intuition versus calculation. You'll see on these you've got you, and that's where if you're a specific user, you can put it in. Note that this is prototype, so it only works for one user at a time. So if you get everybody in your workshop coming in, putting their code in, only one will be present at the time, but we're working on the dash that will fix that. We've got the advisor, intuition versus calculation. You've got the difference between your score and your impression of the advisor score, comfort, production versus profitability, the review process, the sources used, the approach to risk decision-making, and there's a rather large unwieldy dashboard there that's got for each of the decisions, the breakdown, and a summary that orders these from most difficult to least difficult based on a simple weighting of 3 points for very difficult, 1 point for somewhat difficult, divided by the total number of responses. So note that the list of 1 to 11 here for the workshop will be different in a different order to the remaining data set and to the whole data set. So that's essentially how the dash comes together. Just make sure that you've got the right workshop in here. It'll tell you how many samples come and that you follow the instructions for the import there.